Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero back here again with another Command & Conquer video. This time here is a tournament announcement. That's right, tournament announcement. And of course got some Kane's Wrath playing in the background. You'll love to see the FPV footage there. But nonetheless, we have the Kane's Wrath Online Open Challenge Single Elimination Tournament. So that's right, this is our first tournament after the World Championship there. So essentially it's our second tournament, so our first one since the big one. The whole reason the site was made was for the World Championships. Huge success, blinding success. This really just did not falter at all. And it was huge streams, everything like that. If you haven't seen anything, go back and reminisce and watch the games and view the replays, everything like that. But nonetheless, we have a new tournament here. Now, this is going to be a pretty special tournament because obviously, for a few reasons, in fact, we are using our new tournament system. Okay, so the tournament system is live on our website. Basically, all you need to do is pretty self-explanatory. You sign up and you play. It's got updating brackets. It's fully customizable by the referee, so we can change everything on that bracket system. You guys will only be able to report a loss. That's basically all you have to do. Is if you lose, no worries, click one button, that's it. Tournament progresses, brackets auto-update, players keep going. It's going to be really smooth, really efficient. Again, if you don't play by the rules, obviously you'll probably get yourself excluded, but nonetheless, the tournament system is going to go live, and I believe Even Star will be looking after that while I play the tournament, because I'll be playing and we have referees for that. Steve Carnivus is going to join the show as well, maybe a few others there. Referees are always in demand, but nonetheless, let's talk about the tournament. We have the Kane's Wrath Online Open Challenge Single Elimination Tournament, KWO Open Challenge SET. So the date and the time, the date is going to be the 25th of May 2014, and that's at 1200 GMT. That's right, the middle of the day on a Sunday. Okay, so you guys there, if you're looking to play for that one, that's 2 weeks away. That should be enough time to clear your schedules. It is going to be played in an entire day. It's not a group stage, it's nothing like that. It's single elimination. You play your opponent, you move on. It's category single elimination best of 3. So you play your opponent in the best of 3. If you win, you progress. Pretty standard stuff in this tournament here. Most people have done this before. Grand final and third place, that will be the only difference. They'll be lifted to best of 5s, okay? And the location, online in Tournaments 1, again, very special because obviously, did I mention that before, that we believe the GameSpy servers may be going offline on May 31st. There's a lot of speculation here, and it's not looking good. If they do go down, I can tell you right now, they're probably not going to come back at all. So hopefully they just keep working. But again, don't hold your breath. We'll have to see how that goes. Nonetheless, Tournaments 1, it's going to be in the lobby there. Players, we have a 32 player tournament, so 32 players will be accepted into the tournament. Now there is room for expansion, i.e. if we get up to 57 sign-ups, that will be the threshold where we expand the tournament to 64 players. So essentially it's going to be first come, first served. So when the registration's open, if you register, you're in the tournament, okay? And if it fills up, too bad, you can pop your name down in the reserve forum. There'll be a thread where you can place your interest down there, and if players withdraw or are disqualified, we'll take names from the reserve list in order, okay? So if you're first on the reserve list, you're the first reserve. Okay, so if you're spamming there to get into the tournament and it's just not letting you because it's full, you'll have to go and write your name down in the thread. But yeah, nonetheless, 32 players first come, first served, and if we do get 25 plus players on the reserve list, we'll expand it to 64 player. The prize pool for the time being is going to be $200 minimum. Basically, that's what we're announcing the tournament with. It has we obviously have a little bit of room to maneuver. We may increase it, but it will not decrease, okay? It's definitely going to stay $200 or more. So first prize straight away is going to be $100 to the winner. Second prize will be $50, and third prize is going to be $30. There is no prize for fourth position, unfortunately, but everyone outside the top 3, including fourth position, will go in the draw for the random prize, which is $20. So one person will be taking $20 just for participating. Now, of course, you can't get disqualified, and you have to play by the rules. So if you DQ'd, you're not going to go into that draw for the random prize. So if you lose and decide to bugger off and don't report your loss by pushing the one button you have to push, then basically I'll just DQ you, and you won't be in the random prize pool. So again, it's pretty straightforward. There is no entry fee for this tournament. It is an open, so all players, and no cash entry at all. So basically you can just sign up there, first come, first served. Registrations, of course, I'll get to that in a moment. You'll see how that goes. The map pool, 1v1's 1.02 plus compatible maps, so you can play all the 1.02 plus 1v1 maps. There's no limitations on which ones you can and can't play. Okay, you can only play one once per opponent, so you can't just play 3 games on Tournament Rift, okay, up against the same guy. You can only play Tournament Rift one time versus that guy. Somehow made that confusing, but nonetheless, we've got the first rounds predetermined. So if you're in the round 1, you have to play Twisted Rift. Round 2 is Tournament Stadium. Round 3 is Infested Coastline. Semi-finals, Winter Meltdown, another new map as well as Infested Coastline. And grand final, third place playoff is Twilight City. So basically, your first game in those rounds has to be on that map, and then it's the loser's pick, and they can pick from any of the 1v1 1.02 plus compatible maps. Okay, moving on now. So prizes and rewards, well, obviously we'll be looking to use PayPal. Okay, everyone who's signed up for the website has an email there, so I'll be contacting you. We'll pay it out via PayPal, unless you're unleashed and you're extremely difficult to pay, and then you probably won't get paid for several weeks, because that's pretty much what's happened. Okay, poor unleashed. Yes, we've almost managed to work around him. I tell you what, Ukraine, very difficult to pay people in that country. But nonetheless, tournament rules. Basically, you don't follow the rules, you're going to get disqualified. Essentially, it's pretty hard not to follow the rules because there are hardly any rules at all. Basically, don't be late. There will be a countdown timer on the website. It'll count down first to when registration's open, and then it will switch and it will count down to when the tournament's going to start. Okay, so basically, yeah, keep an eye on that clock if you don't know how to use a time zone converter, because that will actually be correct. I'll be doing that myself. And again, you must be in the lobby 10 minutes before the tournament's set to begin. If you're not in the lobby 10 minutes before you're set to begin, we'll just cut you out of the brackets and put someone else in. And I don't care if your name is Shock Treatment and you want your own special rules. It's not going to happen. But yeah, no exceptions. You have to be there 10 minutes before the tournament starts. And if you don't start by the hour, of course, if you're still in the lobby mucking around, we can just still disqualify you then as well. So again, be there 10 minutes early and start your games before the hour, so the brackets will be up and running. Factions, of course, all factions will be allowed, so random, sub-factions, everything like that. You can do whatever you want. All tactics, there's no limitations on anything like that. You can do anything you want. Again, exploits, disconnections, and desyncs are all banned. No known exploits. If you exploit, bam, you're out of it, and we'll just give you probably like a minimum 1 tournament ban from that as well. And probably stop you from entering cash prize tournaments as well. But yeah, any disconnections on purpose or desyncs like that, we'll have refs in the lobby and they will review the game immediately for you, and they'll make a decision. They'll either advise a replay, or they'll award a win to a player, or they just completely disqualify the other player. Whatever it needs to be. So the tournament obviously hosted by ourselves. Officials, I'll be the main official with Evenstar, but I'll be playing. So again, I'll be handing the refereeing over to Evenstar, who'll be taking care of that. Our very trusted and experienced referee from the World Championship kept that going like a boss. Hopefully Carnivas will be there to join him, and maybe we'll get a few more people to jump on board their streamers. Again, just taking into account that Bonus Root, if he plays, he'll probably be streaming. Bike Rush, if he plays, he'll probably be streaming as well. I'm sure we can rack up Cybit and maybe Spartacus and some streams there as well. They'll be on our forums, of course. On the right-hand side, you can see all the Twitch guys on Kane's Wrath Online. So the registrations will open on Sunday, the 18th of May, 2014. Of course, that's 1 week before the tournament starts. So basically, it's next weekend, and then the weekend after it starts, so you can sign up. There's really no cutoff point to when you can't stop signing up except for when the tournament starts. So basically, if for some reason we don't get 32 players, you want to sign up 15 minutes before it starts, you can still do so. Okay, but again, I'm pretty sure this is going to max out at 32 pretty quickly. And again, we'll probably be looking to upgrade to a 64-player tournament. But again, if you have to withdraw from the tournament, let me know. I can remove you out and put the next reserve in. So again, pretty self-explanatory with the tournament system. You can just register from there. If you can't register, put your name on the reserve list, which is going to be a thread I'll make for you guys, and I'll seed you in if required. And then pretty much from there, the brackets will automatically update with the losers reporting their loss. So single button push, brackets, move on. And of course, referees have full control over this, can edit anything they like. Again, registration's open Sunday, 18th of May, 1200 GMT, so that's the point where you can start signing up. First come, first served. And again, if you want to be Spectre and sign up, you know, well after the tournament's full, well, you're probably going to go down the bottom of the reserve list. But nonetheless, should probably start pointing out names, people that did things in the World Championships, but it was amazingly successful. Everyone who wanted to play got to play, because we filled the tournament up, and with the amount of people that didn't show, all the reserves got in, and we maxed out that tournament, and it was very nice indeed. But nonetheless, that's what you have there. Replays not required to be saved, okay, unless of course you're giving them to a ref. We'll save the grand final series, we'll upload them, VOD them, there'll be a recap, everything like that, everything you love. So that's the Kane's Wrath Online Open Challenge Single Elimination Tournament. And again, all the details on Kane's Wrath Online. Stay tuned to my channel, Green Zero. Try to bring some more games. I know have been very lackluster, but again, big tournament coming up, or nicely sized tournament coming up. We'll see how that goes. All the details on Kane's Wrath Online. Sign up for the tournament, turn up, play, and have fun. It's going to be a wicked tournament. Anyway, I'm Green Zero, and I'll see you all next time.